Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here at Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video and from the visual, I will be giving my commentary on Queen Shiba's interview with Sunni Minx from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I took some really good notes, and there are some things that I definitely want to talk about. Shout out to Queen Shiba for nailing this interview. Queen Shiba said that she did the interview from St. Louis. I think that that is so exciting, and Queen Shiba works really hard on her platform. So I'm so glad that it worked out where she could travel for an interview. That is absolutely fantastic. I thought that both ladies looked beautiful. I love braids. For my last year as a loose head, I wore box braids before, I started my lock journey. Do I miss getting braids? No, I don't, but I do love them, okay? And now, so before we get started, I ask that you all please hit the like button on this video. Then YouTube will then recommend this video to more people who enjoy discussing the various topics surrounding Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show's Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you as one of the showstoppers. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. Oh my gosh, I feel like these interviews, they shine a light on Carlos King and Kingdom Reign Entertainment. Not just about what Winter Harris revealed with the low pay scale up to $2,500 per episode, but just the whole not showing everyone's complete reality and then letting your favorites hide their reality. It's like he hides the positives, and then anything that could be like a learning lesson, like the Scott's lawsuits, all of that gets hidden. It's just so strange for it to be reality TV. So now let me just get to my notes here in my notebook and go right on down the list. I'm going to circle back to Carlos King. Sunni, in the beginning, she said that if it was not for her relationship with God, people's judgment of her and Moses would push her over the edge. She said that people have wished death on her. They've judged her and Moses. We know, some people, they've taken note, like of the vernacular, and people make jokes about Moses and I synced it, and she said that people have had a lot of negative things to say. It's amazing how things work out and how things connect, because with everything, the tremendous loss of Kiki Jabbar and her uncle coming out, and then Funky Dineva's disturbing response, I felt like when those words came out of Sunni's mouth during this interview, that it was all aligned and meant to be. That she would say, if it was not for her relationship with God, people would push her over the edge with their mean comments. And it's like further confirmation, that this world, it is cold. So you have to be able to ignore all of the BS, and know who you are, stay rooted and grounded in love, so that you can ignore all of the bull. Sunni said that, Melody did not know that she and Moses were coming to the podcast show. I thought that really showed that Sunni, she does think about things and she's compassionate, because she was like, oh my gosh, she did not know that we were coming. We're coming in hot with this storyline. We're married now. And I thought that was very thoughtful that she pointed that out, and Melody, she handled it well. She hugged them. She listened to them talk, and they went on with the show. But I thought that that was important that she did mention that. Sunni originally produced Tiffany Whitlow. So Sunni told Queen Shiba that she was assigned to Tiffany Whitlow, but Destiny asked for her. And we've heard Destiny say that on her YouTube channel, that she did ask to work with Sunni, but Sunni was already assigned to Tiffany, and she still asked for Sunni, and Destiny got what she wanted. That's like another example of Carlos King favoring Destiny and that she would even get what she wanted over Tiffany. Like, Destiny is no better than Tiffany. So who gets to say, oh no, give me her producer? And then they do that. That's a trip. And Sunny admitted, like, if she could have had her choice, she would have wanted to produce Melody. She said, who wouldn't want to produce the star of the show? I think that shows that Sunni Minx is a smart lady, and she is definitely going to maximize and make the most out of any opportunity. Melody even said it herself one day, everything attached to me wins. And I agree with that. And apparently Sunny does also. And Sunny said that as a producer, although you are assigned a particular cast member, at some point you do work with the entire cast. So I appreciated her giving us those nuggets, because I do feel like the entertainment industry as a whole, but especially reality TV, we don't always get the full job descriptions or functionalities of the producers. So I appreciate those nuggets of info that Sunny shared during this interview. And Sunny has been working on Sunshine, the series, since 2016. You can check that out on Tubi. I am someone who is not ashamed to say that I watch Tubi content. I think that it's great. I love Tubi movies. And I Googled Sunshine, the series, to see what it's about. It sounds really good. It's like the books that I read, the gangster books. So I am going to take my time and check it out. Maybe after this video, I'll check out some episodes before I go to bed. And Sunny actually has friends who know people in the entertainment industry. She had a friend who knew John Singleton, and she had some other connections as well. And she, as an independent producer and content creator, she was able to get a contract with BET for a show. And then the producer, the executive that was assigned to her show, they got fired, unfortunately. And then BET decided to just shelve her project throughout the contract. I guess because that producer that they fired had all of the intel on the show. And I guess, in my opinion, it sounds like BET was too lazy to get another executive to spend the time to work with Sunny to figure out her vision for her show. So they just put it on a shelf. That is so unfortunate. We've heard similar stories, right? Like in the music industry, when Diddy first started producing Mary J. Blige's very first album, was the 411. He said that she was sitting on a shelf. She was signed to Uptown Records, but Andre Harrell, rest in peace to him, wasn't doing anything with MJB. So Diddy produced her first album. But unfortunately, with Sunny's executive getting fired at BET, no one else at BET picked up the ball, but she did secure that contract. So good for her. Sunny said that she was not fired from Love and Marriage Huntsville. That was very important, in my opinion, for her to clear up, because Destiny has said on her YouTube channel that Sunny was fired. And deep down, I never did believe that. So I'm glad that Sunny said it explicitly. She said that she was asked to come back to produce season 6. And she said no, because she was newly married and she was not going to leave her husband for a year. Sunny called out Carlos for not clarifying on his Messy Monday show with Dr. Heavenly, as well as the DC podcast show, that she was not fired. She said that Carlos King could have cleared it up when he went to DC for his podcast show, and the cast, they felt like Carlos rewarded Sunny by allowing her to be on the show for marrying Destiny's man, but Destiny and Moses had broken up. But she said he should have taken that opportunity to clarify that she was not fired. And then he's never explicitly said that on the Messy Monday show. And Sunny, in my opinion, when it comes to the Messy Monday show, Carlos heavily pre-produces it, and he basically has Dr. Heavenly to say all of the things that he wants to say. He poses the question, and then he feeds her the answer, and Dr. Heavenly is his mouthpiece, in my opinion. Sunny said on-air talent gets played. She said that on-air talent, they make less money. We've seen that, right? We saw Queen Shiba's interview with Winter Harris. She said, obviously, on-air talent, they get more harshly judged by the viewers. We know that, right? And she said that on-air talent is controlled by the puppet master. And in my opinion, the puppet master is Carlos. I saw a lot of the comments that you all left concerning my video regarding Funky Dineva's disturbing remarks about Kiki Jabbar. And you all said it sounds like Carlos King told Funky Dineva to give that commentary after the uncle made his video about Kiki would still be here if it wasn't for Wanda, Tisha, and Marceau and the TV show. That makes a lot of sense. And Sunny said that so naturally. She spoke her heart because, see, Sunny, this is just her first season as on-air talent. And she hasn't shot the reunion yet. She hasn't been, used as a pawn like Winter was at the season 1 reunion of Love and Marriage DC. I say all that to say that Sunny, she said that in such a peaceful, calm way. There were no tears. There was no trauma there. She said the on-air talent gets controlled by a puppet master. And she said that almost like a person who doesn't have a dog in the fight and who hasn't been on air. But she has been on air, so she's got the best of both worlds. I thought that was so key and so interesting. And I'm so glad that she said it. And I'm so glad that it made it to the video that we saw tonight. And Sunny and Moses, they have a trucking business. We know that they invest in real estate, but they have not gotten a chance to show that. Queen Shiba then specifically asked Sunny, have you all filmed any scenes that would showcase your trucking business and your real estate business? And Sunny said no. And this is another sign that this interview between Sunny and Queen Shiba was meant to be. Because when I was at the gym today, I was thinking, you know how like after you start your physical activity, your mind is so clear. And I had a thought, I'm like, Carlos has dropped the ball with Moses' storyline as well. Like they should have done an all guys trip to St. Louis. Let Moses show them Walnut Park, the hood that he grew up in. Let the Black men from Love and Marriage Huntsville talk about what it is like when the thugs in the neighborhood try to turn you out criminally. I talked to a guy, he graduated from the University of Michigan, both his degrees, and he was saying how like the guys in the neighborhood, they taught him how to steal cars. Like they try to turn you out to be like them. So the Black men on LAMH, they could have talked about, what they had to do to not turn out that way and to, hell, he got a job working at the movie theater. At least it was a legal job. And then Moses could talk more about, he was trying to provide for his grandma and all her grandbabies. That's why he dropped out of high school and things happened. Carlos King dropped the ball with that. Yeah, he did the one dinner scene with Sunny and Moses and Kimmy and Maurice, but it could have been so much more. And Carlos being from Detroit, I don't understand why he did not see the importance in this message. It really could have been something special, but he'd rather focus on the fact that Destiny used to talk to Moses and Sunny married him. That is what he wants to focus on. Sunny even said that she has started a commercial construction business. She said that she wanted to learn everything about it. So she took a job that paid $10 an hour. She learned how to install drywall because she wanted to know everything about it. That is so smart and enterprising. Kudos to you, Sunny. And I also had this thought, and I typed it in Queen Shiba's chat. I said the Scotts would not even want Sunny to show her commercial construction business because it would further make them look bad. Because I'm sure Sunny is very organized and hardworking, very careful, and very detail oriented, taking on projects that she can actually finish, and it would make them look incompetent. So I found that to be so interesting that we know nothing about her commercial construction business. Sunny said that her father was on drugs. She said that he was functional, though. He was still able to go to work, and that he's been sober for more than 20 years now, like 27 years. That is an amazing accomplishment, and I'm so happy for him. Sunny said that Destiny's goal was to get back on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That definitely does not surprise me. I'm sure for Destiny, it's all about having that paycheck, as well as I'm sure she likes being in front of the camera. But, Destiny, to me, I feel like she thinks she can almost like hustle or scam her way through reality TV by not showing her reality. And I just hate that Carlos King condones that. She said that Destiny's trauma affects how she treats others. That makes sense to me. Now I can only imagine what BS her and the life coach are going to wrap up and present next Monday. We'll have to see. I'm sure they're watching it now. And even if Destiny asked her life coach, you be the one to say all the messy stuff, the fact that the life coach is down with it, I'm just like, how can you expect people to take you seriously professionally when you indulge in conversation? But whatever. Now, this interview, again, it shines a light on Carlos King. And I don't understand, I get that he assumes that viewers want to see drama, but we also want to learn. I want to learn about different businesses. I want to learn about different streams of income that could possibly interest me. And when we see all of these various Black people, all of these Black women with a commercial construction business, and she's in St. Louis, she's in the North, she's in the Midwest, I would love to see that. I don't like it that Carlos King, he seems to always put his Black audience in a box, like he thinks lowly of us, like we're all ratchet and simple-minded, but that's not the case. Give us a chance to embrace more, especially when you're actually hiring on-air talent who have something to give, like Sunny and Moses. Their story is so much more deeper than what he's presenting. And with the Monica concert, Sunny did explain that it was not filmed because the traveling opportunities were maxed out for that season. So I guess in terms of filming outside of Huntsville, Alabama, perhaps there's so many trips that can be taken. It sounds like it could be a budget thing. And then by the time the Monica concert was going to take place for that season 5, they had maxed out. So that makes sense to me from a business perspective. But I wish that he could, make a way for other opportunities. Like we should hear more about what Moses' life story is, because that's really relatable. And Sunny thinks that Martell is still on the show because he's also a producer. So having that producer role, even if it's vanity, it must be some sort of like your golden ticket. Now, some may say, well, what about Mariah Huq on Married to Medicine? She was the creator of the show. It was her intellectual property. She had a producer's credit as well and was on-air talent. With Mariah Huq, that's a little bit of a unique situation. According to the husbands, they spoke out and said allegedly that Mariah Huq, she was going off on like the producers, the videographers, everyone with production, and was letting them know that this is my show, Married to Mariah. And she even admitted to some of it. She admitted to saying, yeah, I would say married to Mariah. So production, the people working behind the scenes, they worked at getting her off. But assuming Martell must not act like that with the producers, and then he's got that producer credit, that is some sort of leverage for him. That is so interesting to me. I still believe ultimately he's a producer's pet. He's a favorite of Carlos King's, but that producer's credit, it gives you like some perks. Very, very interesting. I don't know if there's a part two to their interview. I have a feeling that there could be, but kudos again to Queen Shiba. Excellent interview, excellent questions, very conversational and calm. And I got to experience a calmer Sunni Minx. I love it. It lets me know that she felt comfortable. Queen Sheba went to her. Queen Sheba has calm energy as well. And she went to her turf in St. Louis, and Sunny looked beautiful. And I can tell she did everything that she would do to relax, whether that was prayer and or say her affirmations or journal, whatever it was that would calm her, workout, exercise. I experienced a more calm Sunny Minx in this interview, and it was exactly what I needed. What did you all think about Queen Sheba's interview with Sunni Minx? I thank you all so much for watching this video. I always appreciate the support. Please hit the like button on this video, as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Shows Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you. I hope that you all had a wonderful Wednesday. I took a couple days off from work, so I did. I went to the gym, and I obviously made a couple of videos. And tomorrow will be a thriving Thursday for us all. So if anything is pressing on your mind, pray about it if that's what you do, or journal it out. If you journal a particular situation, sometimes some ideas will come to you as well, some things that you could do to resolve it. And you write those out, and when you visually read what's on the paper, you may get an idea of what works for you. And I'm so serious. And definitely confide in anyone that you trust, will not judge you, will not spread it around, and who can give you useful advice. And I will talk with you all soon. Take good care. Bye.